Football icon Brett Favre is asking to be removed from the Mississippi welfare fraud lawsuit.
Yeah, lawyers for Favre said the Mississippi Department of Human Services, quote, groundlessly and irresponsibly seeks to blame Favre for its own grossly improper and unlawful handling of welfare funds.
Mississippi DHS says more than $20 million was wrongfully taken from the Temporary Assistance for Needy Families anti-poverty program. Favre received $1.1 million, but maintains he did not know where that money came from. NBC News legal analyst Danny Savalas joins us now here on set for more. Danny, good to have you here in our news studio. So let's talk about this. The basics. Does Brett Favre have a case to get his name removed from this lawsuit, even though he did receive some money?
First of all, I'm saying Favre. It says Favre on the paper.
Right?
I am not doing this Emperor's New Clothes nonsense anymore.
Packers fans, send your emails.
I am none of those fans, but it says Favre. Now, that being said, a motion to dismiss at this stage has a very heavy burden. As long as the four corners of the complaint make out any kind of claim, it's going to be allowed to survive. The court will assume everything in the complaint is true. But I got to say, Favre has a pretty good argument here because the Mississippi Department of Human Services essentially says, hey, we were exclusively responsible for this $94 million, and it was mismanaged. So we're going after Brett Favre. Brett Favre says, hey, you know who you should sue? Yourself. You were responsible for this. And in your complaint, he says, that you didn't even allege that I had knowledge that the funds were ill-gotten. There's no allegation that I knew that when I was being paid this money, that I knew it was being misappropriated. Favre says, go after the real bad guys, the people who have been convicted, or sue yourself.
All right, so he's actually already paid about $1 million, over $1 million back to this Temporary Assistance for Needy Families Fund. What more are they trying to go after here?
Yeah, Favre is making that argument. He's saying you can't come after me to repay money that I've already repaid. And you're not denying that I've repaid the money. Now, the complaint alleges other causes of action, but it all comes back to Favre's allegation. And remember, at this stage, all they do is look at the complaint. And if it's true that the complaint doesn't even allege that Favre had knowledge, then maybe Favre has a point. Because after all, the mere fact that he may have known some of the bad guys, that he may have been a recipient of this money, that may not be a very strong civil complaint if Favre had no idea or no reason to know that the money he was accepting was somehow ill-gotten or fraudulently obtained by somebody else.
You mentioned that they already went after other people. 6 people were arrested in connection to this case. 5 of them have already pleaded guilty to state charges. Favre wasn't one of them, so why was he not criminally charged?
Because, for whatever reason, the state didn't believe they had it. They had enough evidence to go after the other people who were actually, some of them were in government, and they must have had evidence that that satisfied the proof beyond a reasonable doubt standard. It's very telling that they didn't charge Favre with the same crimes. Now, that doesn't mean, given our burdens of proof beyond a reasonable doubt, the civil standard of preponderance of evidence is much, much lower. So just because someone is acquitted doesn't mean they can't be sued. Classic example, O.J. Simpson, acquitted of murder, sued and found liable civilly for the deaths of his victims. So that's a good illustration of the difference between the burden of proof. Just because someone isn't charged doesn't mean you can't sue him.
All right, Danny Savalas, thanks for breaking it down. We appreciate it.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.